Big breaking news that's coming in right now. M.K. Stalin strips Thiagarajan of his finance ministry portfolio. Big fallout of the audio tape leak by BJP. That's the question that is to be asked. The Mantri has been shunted out to the IT ministry, from finance to IT now. Audio tape, in fact, was of PTR allegedly speaking of Stalin-kin corruption. Finance Minister Palanivel Thiagarajan is to be moved to Information and Technology and Digital Services. Industries Minister Thangam Tennarasu is getting the Finance Ministry. Newly inducted Minister TRB Raja made the Industries Minister. Mano Thangarajan moved from IT to Dairy Development and Animal Husbandry. So a lot of reshuffle there as far as the State Cabinet of Tamil Nadu is concerned. But what stands out is that PTR, as he's known, Thiagarajan, who held the Finance Ministry, has been shunted out of the Finance Ministry and given the IT Ministry. So from a very high-profile portfolio like Finance, he, in fact, will now hold charge of the IT Ministry. Is this a fallout of the audio tape leak by the BJP? Remember that the state BJP had, in fact, released a purported audio conversation of P. Thiagarajan, where he was basically saying that Stalin's family, his son-in-law, were involved in corruption. There was never a clarification that came from the former finance minister of the state, but now it seems that M.K. Stalin has cracked the whip. Shilpa Nair is joining us live at the moment. Shilpa, is this a fallout of the audio tape leak purportedly that the BJP had put out in the public domain?
Well, Paulami, the audio leak or the audio files that the BJP had released definitely caused a big embarrassment for the DMK. But that, of course, yes, it is one of the reasons, but that is not the only reason for PTR to be moved out of Finance Ministry, is what we are being told by the DMK sources. In fact, this reshuffle was expected to happen in the month of March itself, but it got delayed. And even at that point, there was talk that Palanivel Thiagarajan could be moved out of the Finance Ministry and he could be given some other ministry. And this time around, the government has released the list, and PTR has been moved from Finance and he's now been made the Minister for Information Technology and Digital Services. So that is a new portfolio that PTR has got. Thangam Tennarasu, who's the Industries Minister, will be the new Finance Minister for Tamil Nadu. Now, what we're given to understand from DMK party sources is that several senior party leaders were upset with the manner in which the style of functioning of PTR, and they had complained with Chief Minister M.K. Stalin. So that is the reason why this possibility of a reshuffle was being discussed since March itself. The audio controversy, of course, the audio file controversy was a big embarrassment, even though PTR had denied saying anything like that in those audio files. He was allegedly accused of speaking badly about the first family of the DMK, and Palanivel Thiagarajan, of course, said that the audio was fabricated, and in fact the Chief Minister also said that some political forces are doing this for their cheap publicity, and he also said that he did not wish to comment more on that. But clearly, many are seeing this reshuffle of the cabinet as a fallout of that audio clip controversy. But we are, of course, being given to understand from DMK that this is something that they've been discussing for a while now, and it's not like PTR has been dropped from the cabinet. Remember, there's been also a demand from some sections of leaders within the DMK to drop PTR from the cabinet, but that did not happen. It was only TRB Raja who was inducted into the cabinet. TRB Raja is the son of DMK MP TR Balu, and he's also a three-time MLA and the IT wing chief of the DMK, and he has now been given the Industries Ministry. So clearly a big reshuffle as far as the Tamil Nadu government is concerned, and also a lot of questions being raised about the DMK's move to shift PTR from the Finance Ministry, because PTR is someone who was seen as a very competent minister, and this is clearly not based on performance, because going by performance, even the Chief Minister and many others have appreciated the manner in which which PTR has been working as the finance minister of Tamil Nadu. Several big schemes being brought in. He also managed to bring down the fiscal deficit, revenue deficit and all of that. So clearly performance was not an indicator, but this...
So if performance was not an indicator and this was simply on the basis of working style possibly, as some complained, then why just move him from such a heavy portfolio like finance to IT? Shilpa, stay on with us. In fact, while we're talking about PTR, these are the audio tapes that were leaked by the BJP claiming that this is PTR speaking against Stalin family corruption.
I've been a long time proponent of one man, one post from the day I entered politics. I said what I like about the BJP, who looks after the party, who looks after the people, separate those, right? Here every district secretary wants to be MLA and minister. Who looks after the party, who looks after the party? Oh, it's easier to do money management. They've got a system where they're taking the bulk of the spoils. The party, which is CM son and son-in-law. Ask them to make the financing, right? So I decided after watching this for 8 months, this is not a sustainable model. The great luxury for me, if I put my papers in the short term, I get out before the shit starts blowing up in their face. And I have the kind of, cleanliness of my conscience. That I did not have to, it wasn't, I gave up the fight too early, I don't have to say. I said, I'm no longer in the post, it's not my job. Somebody did it,
My colleague Shilpa Nair continues to be live with us. Shilpa, we do know that the Chief Minister did at some point, after the audio tapes were leaked by the BJP, speak out about this issue, ending speculation at that point of time that PTR would be dropped from the cabinet. But is all well and all settled between Stalin, the Chief Minister, and PTR?
What we're going to understand from our sources in the DMK is that there is, the first family of the DMK is definitely very upset with the audio files, this controversy, because clearly, in the audio, what one can hear is PTR talking about the first family of the DMK, saying that they have amassed wealth. But PTR, of course, remember, he has put out at least 2 statements in this regard. He has completely denied these allegations. He said the audio is fabricated and it was, machine generated is what PTR, of course, said. And he said any attempt to divide the DMK will not succeed. And that is precisely what the Chief Minister has also maintained, because there was pressure on the Chief Minister to drop PTR from the cabinet, but that did not happen because that would have sent out a wrong signal to everyone in the state, because then it could have been assumed or it could have been perceived as an admission of guilt